Hello, my name is Tyler Bruce, and this is my CST100 demonstration speech. When you think of a longbow, or a bow in general, usually accompanied by an elf, such as Legolas from Lord of the Rings, using it with extreme precision. People around the world generally use them in competition, as a collector's piece, just hanging them against the wall, or in hunting. Moreover, there are several tutorials online showing you how to shoot them. Not a lot of them show you how to properly take care of a longbow or a bow in general. So today I'll show you how to properly take care of your longbow so it never breaks or deteriorates on you. So when you're using a bow, when you're using it, you can take off the string when you're not. Fairly simple. I'll show you how to do it later. But never dry fire. Dry firing means there's nothing on the string to replace and put in kinetic energy into, or potential energy I should say. So what happens is that the string either snaps, becomes torn up, or a limb can be snapped. Sometimes it doesn't do anything, but a lot of the times it'll deteriorate your bow, something will break. When you want to take your bow when you're not using it and put it in a nice room that's room temperature, little to no moisture, and you can wrap it up with a cloth, or you can have it in a professional grade bag that a lot of companies sell. Well, like for me, this is my room. I just keep my bow against my closet. I don't really go in my closet. Just keep it there. As long as I don't get mad and shut something at it, or I don't have a window open, or something doesn't come through my roof, it'll be fine there. Nothing will happen. Now, so oils that you can use, 3 that I know is spirit, mineral, and teak. Right now, what I have here is a mineral oil by USP. So take a washcloth, just any normal washcloth. I already put some mineral oil on this. You just put some in the middle, rub it around till it's about covered around the whole cloth. Then just wipe down the entire bow, the entire thing. That way the bow is nice and clean, and the bow is always in peak condition. Rub it down. Next thing after this, it's a lot easier when your string is still on. Use bowstring wax. This one right here is called Blackheart. Might be backwards for you, I'm sorry. So you take it, just go start from the very top here, rub it all the way down, like such. Then you take your hands, rub it in till it melts, no chunks, nothing. It's just all rubbed in. Your string will absorb the wax, and it'll keep the string tough and keep it nice and tight. That way it doesn't get loose on you. Because once it does get loose, that'll happen with age and use, it'll start to become inaccurate because the string's off. And the notch, the little gold dot here, that becomes off as well. So the whole arrow doesn't go straight. It might go all the way over to the right just because the string is just stretched out and not working. So I'm going to go over real quick how to shoot a bow, how to aim it correctly. So make sure you keep your arm bent. So a little bit is fine. The reason why is it'll hit your forearm and can cause huge welts. You can barely see it near the bottom of the sleeve. Yeah, but they hurt. Don't feel very good. And that's what happens if you don't have an arm guard, such as this, in the right place or on at all. So keep your arm bent and have your fingers out like anyway. Never like this. Have 2 under, 1 over. That's my preferred. So have your arm bent, lower your shoulder a bit, So that way your bow stays straight and you don't have to fight it. You don't have to fight to keep the bow straight. Don't use your palm. Don't lay a single part of your palm on. Try to rest it in the part between your index and your thumb. Just rest it there, roll your shoulder, pull all the way back till it's hitting your cheeks. You want to use this as your anchor point. This is as far back as you want to pull it. Then when you release, just release, let it go. Make sure your hand is behind you. Keep going straight. Want your feet to be shoulder width apart. One going straight, one going about 90 degrees across from that one. So that way, whole body straight. If it's not stupid, your whole body's not straight, arrow might go to the left, might go to the right. It won't go in places you want it to go. Arrows do not fly straight. They go in arcs. So this arrow won't go straight as soon as it hits out of the bow. It'll go in an arc and then eventually level off and then start going down. Not much like a gun, but that's how arrows work. There's a notch where this is resting, and the feathers, and all the potential energy that's transferred into the arrow from the release of the string. So, take care of a longbow. Make sure you're not using it. Take the string off. Easy way of doing this. So, you have the bow, the wooden part facing away from you and the string at you. Place this part here on the back of your shin. On the front of your shin. Have the bow about right here in the back of your knee. Then it might be more difficult depending on how much draw force this has, but this is only 45, so it's pretty easy. So then you don't have to grip it. You shouldn't either. Just use your palm to push this and then lower the string. Then you just slowly put the bow back in place and then bam. And then put it in whatever case cloth you have, wrap it up, then put it away. Simple as that. Pretty easy. So take care of a proper longbow or any wooden bow in general. Keep the bow in a nice room temperature, little to no moisture. Keep it wrapped up. You don't have to, but you can. Once you're not using it, once a month, take it out of your bag and the place you have. Wipe all the dust and grime off. Then use oils, mineral, spirit, or teak. Be careful though. A little bit flammable. You definitely don't want to dip that in a candle or any flame. Use bowstring wax. That wax will keep your string tight and strong. So that way your arrows keep going straight and group up and don't go off to the left or to the right. Keep the string off and never dry fire. Dry fire will break the limbs. Keeping the string off when you're not using it keeps the string and the bow from being stretched out. That way, if you don't have to, that 45-pound draw will become something like a 30 to 25-pound draw, and your arrows won't fly as straight or go as far anymore because they've been stretched out for so long. Doing all this will keep your bow in peak condition, keep you in the game. Hope you learned something. Hope you enjoyed. Peace. See you later, guys.